Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. It is very late Saturday night. Well, to be honest, it is early Sunday morning, and I have to be up in a few hours to send my son off to church camp. But when I was getting ready to jump in the shower, I saw this article that the Daily Mail put out. It is an exclusive article about Alexee Trevizo, where they spoke to some of her former friends, her former classmates. Some of them are saying that Alexee knew that she was pregnant and had even picked out a baby name. However, some other classmates are saying that she denied the pregnancy, claiming that she gained weight due to being on birth control. Let's go ahead, let's roll the intro, and we will get right into this. Okay, you guys, so according to the Daily Mail, Alexee Trevizo, who is the New Mexico teen mom, who's been accused of killing her newborn son, knew that she was pregnant, according to some of her high school friends. And she even picked out a name for the baby boy. She was going to call him Alex. However, according to other friends, she claimed that she had put on the weight, not because she was expecting, but because she had started taking birth control. One former friend told the Daily Mail she knew she was pregnant and hid it from almost everyone. Another friend said, "She told me she had gained weight, but because she was on the pill." Alexee, who is 19 years old and from Artesia, New Mexico, has been charged with first-degree murder and tampering with evidence for putting her newborn son's body in the trash can beneath a plastic bag in a bathroom at Artesia General Hospital on January 27th. She is currently out on a $100,000 bail after the judge allowed her to return to school to graduate. One classmate said Alexee was a master manipulator to everyone. She had several friends, but very few close friends. 1 minute she could be friendly with you if she wanted something, then pretend you didn't exist the next. These friends asked to not be identified because in Artesia, the population is just about 12,000, so everyone knows everyone. One friend said she had this attitude about her as if she thought she was better than anyone else. It was almost as if she looked down on you. She thought she was the best cheerleader at the school because she was friendlier with the cheer coaches than most any of the other girls. Trevizo spent most of her time with Devin Ferrier, who was her boyfriend of 3 years, who was also a senior at Artesia High School. The friends say that talks of Alexee being pregnant started swirling in November of last year, which would have put her around the 7-month mark in her pregnancy. A cheerleading coach even asked Alexee if she was pregnant, and again, she blamed the weight gain on her birth control pills. Friends that the DailyMail.com spoke with says that Alexee never confirmed to them that she was pregnant, even though rumors were rampant around the school. Another friend said, "We didn't want to get into her business. The last thing you want is to ask someone who looks like they've gained weight if they're pregnant." But reflecting back, the friends say all last year, Alexee wore baggy type clothing, which in previous years she had not. When Trevizo's weight gain really became noticeable in mid-December without any prodding from her friends, she told them that she realized she had gained weight and needed to go back on a diet to get back on track. According to police reports, Alexee's newborn baby died from what they call entrapment, which is when an individual is placed in an airtight container. In this case, it was a tied plastic bag. Trevizo was taken to the town's hospital when she complained of back pain. She told the nursing staff that she was not pregnant and that she had regular periods and was not sexually active. However, a lab test was ran and the test came back positive for pregnancy. She then went to the bathroom and refused to come out. After she spent 19 minutes inside the bathroom, she only came out after the nursing staff got a key from security and told her they were coming in. Staff found the bathroom covered in blood. At first, they thought that she had harmed herself or had pregnancy-related medical problems. Staff checked the toilet and found it empty, and then checked the top of the trash can and found nothing unusual. As Trevizo was being treated by the hospital personnel, a housekeeper came into the bathroom and started to clean up the blood on the floor. When she went to take the trash out, she noticed that it was heavier than normal. She looked at the trash can and found the baby tied in another bag at the bottom of the trash can. The housekeeper alerted nurses, who opened the bag and found the newborn baby, who was already cold and blue with no signs of life. A doctor then announced the time of death at 2:28 a.m. on January 27, 2023. Later that same day, a local news station ran a story that police were investigating the unattended death of a newborn child. A friend said when news broke of a dead newborn, several people at their school said that it was Alexee's baby. A few weeks later, Alexee and her boyfriend returned to school. There were whispers about what might have happened, but no one knew anything for certain. Alexee and Devin came back to school and acted like nothing was wrong. They didn't tell anyone why they had been away, nor did anyone ask. After returning to school, Alexee never cheered again at a game. She only stood on the sidelines. The reasons the coaches gave was that Alexee was away when the other girls were at cheer camp learning new routines. So Alexee did not know those new routines. But Alexee did make it to prom. In the last week of April, when her son would have been 3 months old, Alexee slipped into a mini dress and sneakers to dance the night away with her boyfriend and baby daddy. Alexee had to have heard the rumors about her, Devin, and the baby, but by the way she acted, it was as if she did not have a care in the world, according to one of the school friends. At one point in English class, they were supposed to write a poem. Alexee wrote a poem called People Talk, and it was all about people who were spreading rumors about her and speculating on what had happened. It was her way of fighting back on what people were saying about her. Another friend said Alexee is a narcissist. She named the baby boy, the one that she is accused of killing. She deserves some serious prison time if convicted for what she did. She needs to pay for her crime. More importantly, she is going to have to answer to God for what she did to her son. Alexee was arrested in May after an autopsy report revealed that the baby boy had air in his lungs when he died, suggesting that he was alive and breathing when he was born. Hospital staff, including cleaners who found the lifeless infant in the trash after she gave birth, shared harrowing, graphic accounts of what they encountered. Among the most startling description came from a nursing assistant named only as Lori, who told detectives how it looked as if Alexee had ripped the umbilical cord like an animal. I myself wondered, how did she cut the umbilical cord? Like, what did she use? According to the nursing assistant, she did not cut it, but ripped it in two. According to police reports, Alexee's baby was cremated, and she now has possession of his remains. The last time many of Alexee's friends saw her was the day that she was arrested on May 10, 2023. Alexee bonded out of jail on May 16th on a $100,000 unsecured bond with the conditions of a 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. curfew, no drugs, no alcohol, or possessions of firearms. She can't have any contact with anyone who could be defined as personal relationship. Artesia school officials allowed her to graduate from high school, but she wasn't allowed to walk in the graduation ceremony. We were told by our teachers at school after Alexee was arrested that if we said anything about the situation, we would get suspended from school and not be able to participate in our high school graduation ceremonies. Records indicate the police attempted to speak to Alexee on January 31st, 4 days after the baby died, and again on April 26th, when they approached her after she left school, but she refused to speak with them without her attorney present. Devin, who admitted the child was his, also refused to speak with police. He was contacted on February 9th and February 16th, where he advised them he didn't want to speak with them. He has not been charged in relation to the baby's death. Trevizo's next court date is September 11th, 2023. We're going to continue to keep up with this story. You guys leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. It really helps in the YouTube algorithm. And I will see you guys in the next one.